I don't know. It's a good Morphling game. Like now, after seeing Razor, I feel like it could be Morphling, but they'll go with the other counter.
Might have to spam some Beastmaster. That is amazing. Bottom lane 2, Emo on this Phantom Lancer against Chalice on this Lycan. We've seen a lot of Lycans go to the early... Ooh, 1 second. PYW in some trouble. Top lane, maybe first blood for Loon. With one more right click, he'll grab it. But the chase is now on to TMing as Zeal's trying to at least get a little bit of a trade. He's got the Hawk in just a second.
Veterans, pretty much. Maybe don't consider Lou as a veteran, but he
come bottom
for himself. Bottom lane, we'll hold that thought for now.
Yeah, qyqx looks dead on his screen already, and they're going to bring in PYW to look for the Earth Spike to get something going, but Emo sitting very low and the chase is on. They've got 3 heroes here, and PYW might have TP'd into his death. With FY getting that last hit, they've got themselves a second. And that is now, now them on top of Emo. He ran into the trees. He doesn't have anything to really work with, and he's just going to die here to FY, who's got a double kill. It's a 3,000 net worth lead at 4-0 for Azure Ray.
And I could see Azure Ray moving towards the mid lane and also starting to pressure tower a bit because there is still a catapult available.
Ooh, the Hex Somnus is in trouble. And he doesn't have anything left on that stick, and the Arcane Curse as well as that Flame Guard will get the kill while FY turns around and gets PYW. They're also looking at Zeal up in the top lane. Lou and TMing, they're on top of him, and they'll get another kill for the side of Azure Ray. 6-1 already, and that's a kill into the Lou lane.
Wisdom Rune. TMing, he's there. Doesn't have mana for Flame Break, so PYW is going to pick it up.
Just going to Earth Spike just in case. They also bring Emo over, but a TP out. They've got the Hex. They'll stop the TP. That will give them the kill. And then we'll go to Emo, who desperately needs it, knowing that while Lycan and Chalice is able to run his way out of that exchange. While Dust is out of mana, and there is a TP from qyqx, but a net thrown from FY. They'll stop that TP on the Silencer, and they'll get another kill, this time going to Somnus. That Vlad's finished off. These heroes are not easy to kill.
Nah, he's very tanky on Lycan. Magic Wand, 2...
They're going on him again.
Also Bracelet.
Oh, actually, qyqx Centaur. Yeah, it seems like it's the other way around. Chalice just able to run in, has that Centaur to stop the TP, and they get another kill in the Silencer.
Doom not as good. Doesn't provide you with mute anymore, but should be.
Oh, they were waiting for him. That is so well done to force him back to the Remnant. They've got him with the Doom. They'll get a kill here onto Dust. Doom still getting picked, despite the fact that its main characteristic of Doom is no longer available. Emo, they don't have Doom, but they've got Lasso, and they will control him up and get this kill all over the map. Azure Ray is just not stopped.
So that's going to be some damage that can potentially kill Terrorblade, but not going to be an easy one. Oh, PYW.
Yeah, caught out. Nothing he can do about this one. FY is 4-0-4. Like,
PYW, can he find anything? TMing, he's in a good spot. Does have Tumbler's Toy to work with, plus also Watcher Vision.
Oh, Remnant.
PYW just dropped down Obs.
Tumbler's Toy, and that's going to be another kill.
Like they have it at the same time. Manta Style on TB. Razor about to finish off his BKB. Lycan with the Helm. And now you have Blink Dagger.
FY's got this Blink, yeah. Bubble Sounds comes down. They're going to try and go to Chalice first, and he is surrounded. They got the kill into qyqx, but taking out Chalice is a lot of gold going for Emo, and it looks like they still want to fight. They've got the drums, and they've got the Hex from PYW, the turnaround with the Earth Spike, but Somnus is going to run in. They use the finger onto FY. Can they get that kill? Finally, not yet. These illusions are chasing while the Static Link is on to the Beastmaster of Zeal. They use that lasso to control him up. That'll be 3 dead on the side of IG, while...
Not the easiest fight for them to take, because there's still Doom available, there is no Global Silence, there is no Roar, there's no Beastmaster at all. So let's see, they're still underneath the vision.
Yeah, fighting this seems like it's such a desperate move, but they're going to try and go in. They use that Doom, they throw it down, and now a decent stun as they'll get FY. Emo's going to at least get himself that. But they lose the Phantom Lancer afterwards, and they're going to use qyqx's life to really maybe try and run away from this one. And they might have to use PYW's life to at least get themselves the Ember out. The chase is on, the Wolves are there, and the Plasma Field will not get the last hit, but it will in fact be Chalice with those Wolves.
Getting the Aghanim Scepter, so he wants to be taking part in these prolonged team fights. The thing in the previous fight was he has only one
Lasso.
Anger Lasso and Doom.
Dust in trouble. The flame break is there. Ember is low, and Ember is gone. Chalice gonna pop that ult, go after Emo. He's gonna doppelganger and try and get away with the Primal Roar being used here and the Global Silence, but they don't have the follow-up to go in on a Lu. He's already used that Sunder. It's on cooldown, so he didn't have a way to really get that life back, but they just didn't have the follow-up to get more damage onto the TB.
And play from there, because right now they're super farm. Let's see what Emo can do. The Fusel Blade,
yeah,
do the work.
Rip style on a bunch of players throughout history. They're going to look to go in. They've got themselves the Blink, the Stun, and the Doom. They've got the control to get Emo if they want, but they'll take the supports first to make sure that they've guaranteed this kill, and all three die. Somnus getting two, Chalice getting the other. You can take this Tormentor if they want. They've got everybody here after they take the tier 2 tower. Dust is going to try and defend. And they're also going to bring in Emo. PYW's here. Blink, looking for the Earth Spike. That's going to be out of Somnus, but he's got a shield room. I don't really think they can get through that shield and then kill him. As long as they're playing carefully, they go to the Global Silence, but they need to get anything they can out of this fight. They'll get FY, so that's a start to something. Like you said, you're sensing the power of Emo, but when you lose Dust, it just feels like the fight's over when you've lacked that control. And so he's looking to TP away and just makes the escape. I don't know if qyqx is going to be as fortunate.
I'm not
sitting
there,
within the Shadow Amulet.
Middle tower is under attack.
Pulling off Chappie. Let's
I was thinking the same thing.
Man, this guy has been known. They do have Sentry, and gonna kill him in the end.
Gonna be farming these camps up, and they're sensing more illusions. Do they sense Emo? They're gonna chase in. They've got the vision. They'll have the Doom. They've got a gem on FY to make sure that they can see him. And with the buyout, that means he's gonna be 800 gold short of a buyback. So they get this kill right by the tier 3 tower, and let's see if they want to push in. And they're just gonna rip through these towers. Ooh, Primal Roar. Maybe. Chalice. It's at half health. Here comes Somnus. They use that finger to try and get the burst damage. They get the kill there on a Chalice, but they end up trading PYW. And on the bottom lane, they're taking the tier 3 towers. So all this is just a distraction as they take out qyqx. They're gonna bring down Dust as well.
Unable to kill that tower, and look at the damage coming out from Razor in the previous fight. Like, I don't mind it too much. Another lasso.
Yeah, that is a big problem because you don't want to be losing the one who's going to have the control for you. And
Ember Spirit in this one.
yeah, they've been putting him more into the safe lane. They're going to have that stun. They go to the Global Silence. They use the finger. They try to get the kill here. They'll take it the Aegis. That's just one life for now, but that has the meta on cooldown. So they'll take up PYW. They end up losing the Lion. He already used this burst damage in the finger. So everything that he really gave to the fight is already gone, while Chalice is taking the bottom set of racks with that tier 3 gone. They go and they look for that lasso. It's on Emo, the buyback on the line. They're going to try and get Emo out of this one, but FY is on him. He has a Lincolns, but I don't think it's going to matter. qyqx, he drops. That's going to be a Silencer dead. They'll lose PYW again without buyback. They get the kill on a TMing. They look over at FY. Emo's starting to take out the supports. He's got the damage to get the two of them, but now can he continue to do so? He goes and he's invis right now, trying to run away, but Zeal ends up dying again. 3 heroes gone without buyback. It's a triple kill for Somnus, and mega creeps for the side of Azure Ray.
They're not calling it. We said they're going to play it out until the end because these are TI qualifiers we're talking about. Emo again trying to play 1 versus 9. We've seen it happen before when he was playing Morphling. He's doing a relatively good job, but yeah, things are not looking good for the rest of the team. 2 supports dying almost immediately after the fight starts. And yeah, this game seems donezo.
He's missing a supporting cast, really. BKB, ooh, Searing Chains are going to go in and get Chalice.
Okay.
All right.
It's a big kill, 700 gold for Dust.
And they find anybody out with Emo kind of having to go forward to throw that lance. He puts himself in a very precarious position where they might just jump him. But all 5 heroes here for Azure Ray looking to finish the game. They've got the Wolves onto the tier 4. It'll survive with a little bit of help. The Remnant's going to be thrown forward. It actually goes to the low ground. They use the Terror Wave. That's going to land onto the Ember. That's going to push him away from the fight. They go into the throne. They've got the kill on a qyqx. With BKB pop by FY, they look over at Emo. Yeah, the throne's just being focused. They'll take out Zeal. Losing frames here with the illusions, and it's just going to be the throne going down, and Azure Ray taking game number 1.